You know, I was going to actually do a video on the 5th most important video I'll ever make. And I promise you I will, but right now we got to talk. And this is to all of my Republican, conservative friends and family who believe in limited government, strong military, personal freedoms, libertarian bent, whatever. The fuck is going on? The fuck's going on with your boy? I need y'all to understand something. The post office is in the Constitution. The post office is in the Constitution. And right now, we have a man who is going against everything that we consider to be sacred in this country to win an election. And one of the ways he's doing it is to attack the fucking post office. He's attacking it. You understand that? He's attacking it. He is taking mailboxes not out of everywhere, just out of the places that he lost in. The states that he lost in. New York, Oregon, California. He put in a postmaster general by the name of Louis DeJoy, who basically is there to make sure that the post office is gummed the fuck up. And why is he doing this? Because mail-in ballots, which he has gotten his Trump-supporting believers believing that if mail-in ballots are allowed to happen because we have a fucking pandemic going on, if mail-in ballots happen, that he will lose and that there will be corruption. Understand that. And he is doing this under the banner of the Republican Party. Mitch McConnell is allowing him to do it because Mitch McConnell is a piece of shit. Lindsey Graham is allowing him to do it because Lindsey Graham sold his soul for whatever fucking reason, like we don't already know. The Republican leader, Kevin McCarthy, in Congress is allowing him to do it because whatever. So now it comes down to the people. I get it. Understand. In this society, we have two political parties. We have the Republicans, we have the Democrats. The Democrats believe in one thing, the Republicans believe in something else. I personally believe that they believe on the same thing. They're just two different sides of the same coin. But I digress. If you're a Republican and you seem to think this is a correct thing to fucking do, we got to have a talk. Is this what it's come to? This is it? This is what happens? All those years of trying to get wedge issues between people, abortion, gay rights, your guns, this is what you come to? This is what you get. This is what you figure is republicanism? This is conservatism now? Fucking with the fucking federal post office? Because you have a guy who does not want to leave the fucking White House? Is that what we're doing now? You can think whatever the fuck you want. I get it. You want to live with Christian values and conservative values. Fine. Explain this shit to me, though. How is shitting on the Constitution and tearing the Constitution apart conservatism? Where the fuck they do that at? Well, we got cancel culture, and cancel culture is making everything bad. Seriously? Joseph McCarthy was the first person that started cancel culture. Oh, but there might be corruption. Like there was in 2016. And that fucking turtle Mitch McConnell didn't do a motherfucking thing about it. Oh, but you know, we had to have free and fair elections. We have a fucking pandemic going on. That's the problem. We have a pandemic, and this motherfucker wants to stay in the White House because he knows his poll numbers look like toilets, clogged and going down. He knows he's going to lose. He absolutely knows he's going to lose. So what does he do? What does he do? Does he play fair? Nope. Does he run on his record? Fuck no. Does he run on states' rights and shit like that? Of course. Does he run on racism? Can he run on anything other than that? Nope. And here's my problem. Conservatives, Republicans, right-to-lifers, all you people that believe in the Constitution, is this what you signed up for? Is this your party? Is this your party? If you believe that your values are so great and that your record is so great and that everything you've done has been fantastic and tremendous, why can't you run a fucking fair-ass election? Why do you gotta go fucking with the goddamn post office? Does anybody remember that absentee ballots are considered mail-in ballots because you have soldiers overseas? You have people who live overseas who are American citizens. That's how they vote. This is gonna fuck that up too. And this is okay with you? This is acceptable? This is conservatism? Understand something, my Republican conservative friends. Your party is the problem. Do I think Democrats are great? Nope. You know why I don't think they're great? Because they're just as fucked up. But the difference is the Democrats are not trying to ruin a fucking election because they don't want to lose. Democrats aren't the ones taking fucking mailboxes out of southern states and red states like Texas and South Carolina and Georgia. Democrats aren't the ones who, when a pandemic started, decided that business needed to be pushed forward. It's all a myth. It's bullshit. The Democrats are spineless, but they're not corrupt, evil motherfuckers. This is your party. This is what you have going on right now. And you mean to tell me this is what you signed up for? This is conservatism? Since when? I didn't like shit about Reagan. I don't think he would understand this shit right now. Not really a big fan of Bush, George W. But I guarantee you he's looking at this shit fucked up. Do you think Barry Goldwater would have supported this? Do you? And then, here we are. This shit's been going on for weeks. We knew this was coming. And yet no conservative stood up and said shit. You have an entire news channel who is devoted to fucking up the Constitution while telling you that they believe in the Constitution. Do I need to say their name? Nah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll say the other one. There's another one that believes that anything Trump does is perfect and anything anybody else does is evil. These are the people who believed in demon sperm. These are the people that sold you on the idea that Obama and Clinton and Carter were coming after your guns. But you still have them. They sold you on the idea that we were going to make the gays a part of your life. We was going to make you gay. Ain't you still married? These are the same people who have been telling you for 35 years that we've taken God out of everything. We haven't. I'm an atheist. I should know. And for what? For what, I ask you? For what? Tax cuts. Tax cuts to corporations. You didn't know that? Tax cuts for corporations. That's what it comes down to. The rich getting richer and your stupid ass hanging around here with your Bible, your gun, in a homeless shelter. Even the powers that be weren't prepared for Trump. They just weren't. Because Trump is going to give away the whole fucking game. The whole game. Every bit of it. Is this your party? I'm like Killmonger right now. This your party? Is this your party? And what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? I'm sick. As a fucking liberal progressive, I am sick of having to put up with this shit. It's like living in a house with a crackhead. Hey, you know, I was thinking about painting the house. No, we should burn it. If we're going to have two political parties, can we at least be honest about them? The Democrats are spineless. They don't stand for anything. They should, but they don't. But the Republicans? The Republican Party of 2020? What do you stand for? What is in this for you? What are you getting out of it? Explain to me how tax cuts for multi-billion-dollar corporations makes this country better, while your ass gets $1,200 one time. Explain to me how, during a pandemic, it's best to keep business going when your ass is the one that has to go to work. Explain to me how fucking with the post office makes this country better? How? And for what? For what? Is he a good leader? No. Is he a good president? No. Does he even have any values except for himself? Do you feel safer now? You got your gun. You're broke. You're poor, but you got your gun. You got your gun. You can pray whenever you want, like you couldn't do it before. You can go wherever you want to go. You can do whatever you want to do. What the fuck is this? Is this the Republican Party of 2020? Is this it? The fuck is this? The post office, ladies and gentlemen. It was the Republicans that fucked the post office over. Do you remember that? They forced them to fund their retirement for 75 years. No other company in America does that. The post office has the biggest union around. They employ more veterans than almost anybody. So while you're sitting around talking about how much you support the troops, when they get out and they start working for the post office, now you say, fuck them. Oh no, I'm sorry, you don't, but the guy you support does. The post office, where you can get stamps, send off boxes, might write money orders. And because this man is afraid to lose a fucking election, now the post office gets fucked. How? Why? And where are the Republican voices? Where are the real, true, honest to God, small government fucking voices on the fucking conservative side? Where are they? You swear you protect the Constitution. The post office is in the Constitution. Where are you? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the concept of it. It makes no damn sense to me. But I see and I look at this country, and all I see is apathy. But the problem isn't apathy. The problem is we don't want to call shit as it is. One side of this two-sided debate is fucked up. One side of this two-sided debate is more involved in people's personal freedoms than the other side. But they're also the side that talks about personal freedoms. You want the personal freedom to own an arsenal, but you don't want the personal freedom for a woman to decide what she do with her own body. Makes sense, I guess. You want the personal freedom to pick up rainwater and fish wherever you want to, but you don't want the personal freedom to have gay people get married. Cool story, I guess. You want the personal freedom to wear whatever you want to wear and say whatever you want to say, but you won't allow that same personal freedom for others. So how is it personal freedom? Maybe it's personal freedom for you, but it's not personal freedom for anybody else. And then you elected the most asinine, corrupt human being ever to occupy any fucking level of federal government in this country. And you did it on purpose to own the libs. So in other words, you're walking around here with gasoline draws in a house you poured gasoline on with a bag of matches just so that you can burn out your roommate. The post office. He's fucking with the post office. Who does this? Where are you? Where you at? Where? Where are you? Where's those conservative voices? Where are those strict libertarian conservative voices? Now is your chance to rise the fuck up. Where's the Tea Party? Where they at? Where the Tea Party? Tea Party? Anybody see the Tea Party? Anybody? Anybody see the Tea Party? You see the Tea Party? I don't see the Tea Party. Where they at? They want less government intrusion on everything. But they're fucking with the post office? Where they do that? To all of my conservative friends, understand something. I don't have to agree with you, but I've spent the majority of my adult life defending your right to believe whatever you want to believe. Your way of thinking has been hijacked. Your way of thinking has been hijacked, and has been hijacked for years. The problem is, you didn't even see it coming. You had no idea at all. And now look at you. You're stuck here with the rest of us. You are being blamed for shit you might not even have anything to fuck to do with. You might look at Trump and go, I don't fucking agree with this fucking guy in any way, shape, form, or fashion. He doesn't have my values, but he's a part of your party. And you will lockstep, walk in line because he said so. And the problem is, real people are being hurt. There are children in cages. We have active fucking Nazis running around loose on the streets of this country, and we fought a war over that shit. And we have the systems of government that we put together that have been around for 200 and something odd fucking years, good, bad, or indifferent. Whether those systems work or don't work is a story we can have once this is over with. But right now, they are being corrupted, they are being used against the people, and they are failing us. Our elected leaders, or I'm sorry, your elected leaders aren't doing anything about it. My elected leaders are allowing this shit to happen. They're tweeting. So where are you? When are you going to get involved in this fucking fight? This is for the soul of democracy. If the man can take apart the post office, what the fuck do you think he will do next? What do you think he'll do to stay in power? Are you perfectly okay with that? Is that the America you want? Is this your idea of making America great again?